Hello, hello. I have barely touched the art since I last streamed. Uh, I did touch up the hand a little bit. I added a little bit of background, but I just can't be asked to make a proper background. And I added a bit more of a, not sure how we would say it, world building, probably. But yeah, I am still not 100% certain about this character's hands. Because I didn't use reference for this one. But it should be fine. I'm really unsure about this one. I think I could do is just make it more grip-like. Or even better yet, new layer, new color. That's what I have been doing. Like making everything color coded is actually genuinely helpful. Also, I'm not going to lie, I just woke up like half an hour before the stream. Because my sleep schedule have been pushed. Partially because what is it? Because of this ongoing kind of sickness, whatever the fuck it is happening, and partially because I just can't be asked to be awake when other people are awake. Everything is just way too noisy and way too shit. But even like this, it still comes and bites me in the ass. Something like this. Because imagine using headphones when you're calling somebody and not like blasting it out in the open for everyone to fucking hear. Wouldn't be people who give a shit about their environment. And I do not mean like nature environment, but like their immediate environment. Oh well. Maybe after more or less refining the fingers, I will make a sketch where everything is on one layer and not like on 200 different ones. Hello. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, brother, why do you have and like all of the um loudspeakers of the phones are so shit quality and like just Why? This the like most shitty part is I know that they have headphones. They just don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't, as per usual. No fucks given. Which is in turn makes me think, why do I even bother with like any fucking thing when like all I get back in return is just not respecting anything I fucking talk about or ask. Anyway, time for hopefully clips today not to crash, but Jesus Christ. Why is it so fucking laggy? Uh, could be, but no, it's what the fuck? Why is it going away? Alright, it is just people not talking, what is it? Like video chatting with other people without headphones. It's like so fucking annoying. With like max audio as well. So max volume and everything. It's like, why? So I had to, yeah, people do that regularly. That's why I have not been taking public transports. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, so let's see, mash everything into a layer and then. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing as well. But there's the thing, like, even if they are quiet, the other party is not going to be quiet because the phone is on max fucking volume. So, like, you know. At this point, I low-key, high-key thought about just, what is it? Starting to blast my own shit at like 3 a.m. in the morning. You would think that. Oh, here everyone fucking does it. Mostly boomers, by the way. But what's new? I usually just fucking shout at them and then be passive aggressive and then just fucking close every door, every window, everything. Because it's just so fucking disrespectful. Also, I don't know what I want to use as a line art. Like, if I want to see people having conversations, I would, I don't know, go to YouTube and look for, what is it? People talking on the Discord to each other or some shit, I don't know. But yeah, now my poor little Khajiit have been locked out of the room because of it. This one I unfortunately cannot. Can't even ask them to put on the headphones because then they would be like, why are you so fucking what is it? Oh, how you say it in English? Whiny little cunt. It's like I do fucking wonder why. They don't fucking understand what the problem is. Yeah. Here I would assume young people do that as well, but from what I have seen when I was living in the capital and what I see here locally is just fucking baby boomers in the 60s and 50s and 60s being like, yeah, well, I don't care anymore about anything, so I use Gen AI, I use AI, I do not give a shit about my environment, I do whatever the fuck I want. And it's like full of them, it's like an epidemic of idiocity. And like you couldn't even talk about it with them in any capacity because they would be like, no, but like, who cares, really? I'm going to die in 10 years anyway. Like, good job, fuckface. Congratulations. A very good way of looking at the future of people around you. And this is the same philosophy why they would blast fucking anything on max fucking volume, like, yet. Yeah. So this what I see here locally is just, and I would assume not just locally, but majority of Hungarians is the, what is it, baby boomers. Wait, how was it? Like a Y, and then shit here, something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, I just reached the point where I do not want to be awake during the day when other people are awake because fuck that. I would rather kneel over at like 30 for not sleeping properly or some shit, I don't know, than be fucking awake. Also, I will be trying a different style with this one, I think. Like, I will color this one and everything. Just I will have the liner being a much softer brush, a much softer altogether. I will be honest, I don't know the generations of the like baby boomers and millennials. Those are the two that I know. So I do not know when those people were born or which generation they are. Oh yeah, no. What is it? My YouTube feed have been full of these AI is destroying everything videos, and it's so disheartening and like makes the question of why do I bother? Like, why do I bother look for a job or keep looking for a job when nearly every job that is not like strictly physical is just being fucked over. And like when to the environment it's already doing more damage than fucking factories of mass productions in China and shit. And more and more and more illegally gets built and no one does anything about it. So what's the point when we're all going to die anyway in probably 20 to 30 years? Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, and like newer generation, the like youth who are well below millennials, they do realize that this is not good, and they are trying to fight it. But like, what can you do? You can't. And the most like disheartening thing that I have seen recently is about like AI and shit. Is I watch a shitload of like nature documentaries, nature, uh, like conservation efforts and this and that, and like just science communication, really. I am watching lots of those channels, and one of the biggest ones that it has like 2 to 3 million subscribers keeps on using Gen AI. And this dude is like talking about how saving the earth and saving the animals, and oh no, this animal is not extinct, I'm going to rediscover it and shit like that, but uses extremely obvious AI shit. And like half the video is just AI pictures, which are like, you look at it, even if you're not an artist, you look at it and go like, oh, that looks shit. Like the eyes looking different ways, hands are like eldritch horrors. Then the narrator said that, oh yeah, so the families ran away from the tiger, and the very few, very few people in the what is it in the comment section. I do think that he somewhat stopped using it nowadays, but like a video from 10 months ago, by which like it was quite obvious how damaging to the environment it is. Uh, he was like, someone pointed it out that more than 60% of the video was AI generated images. And it made me like, as soon as I like seen that he's doing this and just seen that, like, he always talks about, oh yeah, I'm going to bring awareness to this, awareness to that. Let's take HBO and make a video with them and like Animal Planet and whatever. And then you just realize that fake fuck is just there for money as well. He doesn't give a shit about any other, like basically everybody. It's so sad. Because I used to watch his videos and I used to like binge watch his shit. And these are the exact same people, by the way, who say that, oh yeah, AI is the future. No, it's not. I mean, in certain aspects it can be, but like people should really, genuinely learning from the mistakes of our past, of, like history. They should just stop for 1 second and think, should we do this? I know we can do this. Should we do this? All right, no worries. But yeah. Oh yeah, now what is it? Google also fucking itself in the ass with swapping to like what is it? A chat bot. This is not going to be a search engine anymore, but like you can ask certain things with the chat bot and then that's all you get. That's the Google. I swapped to a different search engine like probably half a year ago, something like that. But fuck me. Oh, it's so fucking funny, dude. And then they act surprised. Why are people leaving? Why people don't use us anymore? How is Yahoo better than us now? Ooh. I just said something I do not know. I have no fucking idea what Yahoo is doing nowadays, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's so funny when like people live in a bubble and then they uh, do upgrade, quote unquote upgrades and other shit like that, and then they wake up. I do think that this is very what is it? Very true for the whole last year of ESO as well. Not just last year, but probably the history of ESO. Like there was someone in the fishing game that I play, someone asking if they should pick it up. I saw some no. The best fucking thing that came out of it was uh like 3 friends and the characters that I'm drawing. That's it. Nothing good came out of it. Though to be fair, it did its job and I was using it as an escapism, I suppose, but still. Like I thought about it and they didn't do a single good decision while I was playing. It's so ridiculous. Oh, why am I doing this? This is going to be. Oh no. If I color it, then it will not be black but just dark. Hey, hey, hey. Oh yeah, speaking of the fishing game, I'm only missing one single fish now, and I'm 100% done. What's going on here? By the way, I have a uh if you still like to think about or like watch dinosaur themed videos and content, I have a channel that is very anti AI and like always does really good quality videos, in my opinion at least. But probably you already know him, so. Or know them, because there's probably more than one person, if we are being honest. Hello, hello. I will not do this yet because the hair is very questionable where it is. You missed out on a lengthy 30 minutes long rant about people not respecting their environment. But what's new? It's too dark. It should be alright. This One second. I don't think that this should be here. Oops. Did my internet just go bye-bye for a while? Because it just reloaded the whole thing, at least on my end. I mean, the OBS. It wouldn't be surprising because there is a slight storm around going in and out. No, it's not that big of a storm, to be fair. Yeah, I don't just had to break into my room even though I closed the doors deliberately so that I would not be hearing incredibly loud phone shit. Because imagine using headphones. Oh well. If it's still going on, then I will have to get up and close the door again. Yeah, this should be alright. Probably. Most likely. Also, I decided to stop worrying about the anatomical issues and just piece by piece learn and get better. Because I keep on worrying if, oh, is this anatomically correct? Is this good? Is this bad? Whatever. I am not going to make any drawings. I have to accept that I am at a certain skill level that I, if I keep going at it, I will get better. But if I just get paralyzed in fear, I will get nowhere. No, I don't think that lasso usage would be good here. Yeah. I will leave her face to be done last and the hair. Because that will take the longest from both of them. Probably. And I will most likely need to grab the reference photos. Though I did try to make it as clean as I could. Yeah. I will be adding more weight to certain places. But also, this whole conversation made me realize that maybe the solution to my problems is just pushing my sleep schedule even further so that I would have no overlapping with anyone being awake. Why did I start doing this when there's still so much to do elsewhere? Oh well. Oh yeah, I shouldn't use a straight line here. I will admit this is one of the cheesiest ways to draw shoes. But if it works, it works. Doesn't see that. I'm not so sure about the chin. Oh shit. That's not at the right place. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, and a friend of mine who I sent this over to, uh, like when I was working on like what background do I use, I sent it to somebody. They said that it looks like a USSR propaganda poster. Well, I see why they said that, but also, nah, I'm just not quite ready for backgrounds yet. That's not quite right. So 1 second. All right. Oh no, I made eye contact with the cat. Oh dear me. That is for him an invitation to come onto my desk and cause mayhem and chaos. I'm looking at the sole of this shoe and I keep thinking, how can I fuck this up this bad? Oh, dear me. Everything in due time will be learned. Good enough. Mm. Here he is. In front of the tablet, trying to eat my microphone. Rather. Alright. He did not choose violence this time around, he chose to lay down. But we'll wait out. Alright, good enough. Now to quote one of my favorite YouTubers ever. Now to control my too much gene, the lines in the hair. Should be alright. Well, come back. You didn't miss out on basically anything other than me locking in and just drawing. Oh yeah, and Karon breaking in. And now is comfortably pushing down on my left arm as I'm trying to use the little gadget of like swapping between shit and moving the canvas. No, I just closed the doors because of the like max blast fucking phone action. And he did not like the idea of being a lockdown. So he went and opened the door. And I made eye contact with him, which to him meant, all right, free cuddles. So now we be cuddling. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Need a sip of my tea. I also need to, unfortunately, answer somebody on Discord. And I realized that even though I uh like put it up as ESO characters because they are ESO characters, I should probably somewhere do write that they are actually, what is it? Alternative universe, basically. Because it's not in the like full on fantasy setting. Which I just realized like now. But oh well. I will one day what is it? Get my shit together and draw them in armor. I just can't be asked. But to be fair, my character doesn't really have armor to begin with. Always like lightish light armor. It's closer to clothing than anything else, really. But the other two love the heavy armor. Fuck me, that's why. Before I adjust. I love it. I absolutely fucking love it. Anyway, so because of the like heavy armor and different shit, it took me so long to draw them, but now I am drawing them. So at least there is that. It is, it is going. It is certainly going. I tried uh yesterday. I took a day off. No studies, no drawing, nothing. I just exist because fuck everything. And so I was fishing for hours and hours, but luck was not on my side. But only missing that one little fishy. So it should be sooner or later done. I should probably do that afterwards. This is the music that plays when she is trying to carry. Oh god. Very fitting. But now the whole cat is not in my lap anymore. On my arm. Like, legitimately just on my arm. No. And then I wonder why I have, even though I'm right handed, why I have pain on my left hand. Or in my left, not even hand, in my arm. Definitely not because of this little Kajiti. Something is not right about this head. Probably this. Yeah, it looks a bit better. And now he's licking or cleaning himself and accidentally keeps on licking my arm. Sandpaper on my arm, it feels like. Oh, darling little cat. Yeah, that's pretty good. Uh, no, I will color everything on different layers. I will try this time around not having pure black as other than the. Yes, I will. Very sad and unfortunate news, I know, but it's probably going to happen either off stream or partially off stream. Because I used to do rendering. Not even, I would dare to say, not even at a horrible slash bad level. But it has been years and years and years and years. So I have to like manifest it out of my ass. Like deep suppressed memories. So no. I don't sound happy about anything. No. I will probably go with the same as I go with, because like partially the reason why I want to try and do rendered stuff is to get back to the idea of shading. And I will probably be using the same technique as I did for the not safe for work, or whatever we ended up calling it. Also, I do think that this brush is going to be too thick. No, I can make it back. Well, we will see. I will like probably try some different methods out and then see where it goes. Yeah, actually, I don't even need. This is so tiny that I don't even need to do details here. So I will just simplify it as much as is possible. Hmm. No. I'm not even sure if it would be worth it to add like creasing and different stuff. But probably I can try. No. I know technically I could lower the what is it? The size of the brush, but nah. I should learn how to simplify sooner or later, anyway. Yeah, I know, but oh, this is a perfect way of forcing myself to forget about details that are not needed in such a small a little piece of the piece. Also, not like I didn't take the liberty to make the cat as cartoonish as it is possible. Little Ezabi. Yeah, that's really good and nice progress. It is from a very old tradition of mine that I wanted to learn. This was my idea of I want to learn how to cell shade, so I will only use one brush size so that I will have to add these like weight to the line. Plus, when I was drawing in traditional, I usually used pens rather than like brush pens or fountain pens. So that's another reason why I never bothered to like change it. And yes, I will need to focus more on simplifying. And I will probably do something very cheeky in a second because it's the brush is way too soft in certain parts, so I might duplicate it, the line art layer, to make it look a bit stronger. Oh yeah, I should be saying that. Yes, yes, I drank my tea. Thank you. But I will drink it again in a moment. Yeah, it should be alright. Also, I should probably add pupils. But fuck pupils. They don't look that bad. So I will save this as a line out and I will probably add this because it is way too soft in certain places. And now comes the fun part. I didn't see it. The reason I don't use it is because I like to go back and forth and like change incredibly tiny details. Like for example, here, this one. And if I used to use vector, but I just like changing such little details that it was more pain on vectors than it was worth, basically. Oh yeah, what I wanted to do is I know there are easier ways to do this, but this is a good practice for um how do you say it? Control. I know, but 90% of the time there is a reason why I do things I do them. Not always a good reason, but there are reasons. Plus, this way, it will still not be like a exact same outer line, so there are weights to it as well, which doesn't add too much to the art, but still, I don't. It adds at least a bit of like humanity to it. Because, for example, I do know I'm well aware that there are like zipper brushes, the what is it, shoelace brushes, this and that. But if I always use shortcuts, then how the fuck am I going to learn? How am I going to practice? I will not, and that's not good. Also, probably in like ages. I mean, not ages because no, because I used the pose reference for it. This one, other than like looking at generic people carrying the other one in bridal position, I didn't use like a specific reference other than like the hands, because I still struggle an incredible amount with hands. Shocking, I know. Uh, but I have not used a concrete reference for this, so there is something to that as well. Because it has proven to myself that if I want to draw something that I can't find a reference for, I can just do it. It might not be anatomically correct. The proportions might be all over the place, but it's mine, and I did it. And if I keep on doing it, the only way is hopefully up and up. Oh yeah, but the type of reference that I used for this one is hands that I made of myself, and the characters, because I still, with certain features, I still don't like remember them too well. So all right, that didn't take long at all. Here, though, I will probably add a little bit more oomph. And I will probably add basic colors. Though we cannot forget about Cocolia, the Kajitest Kajit alive. And for those, I'm not going to thicken it. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, and the background. I will make it just as a placeholder for now. So I will probably use the same exact color. This is our character now. Alright. And then later on I will probably end up changing it to some different color, different design, different whatever. But for now, just want to have it there. Yeah. So does it? I think it's shrink. Yes, but I need my keyboard. Is this going to be enough? I don't know. And probably one more. Fine. Okay. Oh fuck! I forgot about that. 100%. Shit. Oh, that's easy to fix. That could also be a stylistic choice of leaving it like this. You know what? I will think about it. Happy little mistakes happen. Oh yeah, and I was like, maybe to play more into the uh like whole. Not this one. No, no, no. Or into, oh, this is a poster. Where the fuck did I put it? That's not it. I appear to have lost that layer somewhere. Anyway, there was like did I put it here? Yes, I put it here. Yoink. Yeah, I mean, To be fair, I have way too much shit. But I'm not convinced about this, to be fair, so I am probably going to have it as one color. But yeah, probably that is going to be it for today. I will, because I just looked at the time, and I still need to do some stuff. What is it? I will probably start working on it, and if I finish it before the next stream, I finish it before the next stream. But I don't know if I will, but I will be posting it, the work in progress on Discord anyway, into the server, and the done picture I am going to post it on every fucking social media that ever existed in humanity, probably. Because like I am thinking about just having 2 or 3, but I know that exposure also is very important, so managing all of them is interesting. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It was once again very productive, and yeah, hopefully see you next time. And to the best of my knowledge, I will not be yoinked away on this Thursday. So yeah, see you later. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.